Tonight, you planned every last detail of your dream vacation.
Now imagine arriving at the airport only to be told you can't go because your passport is invalid, even though it hasn't expired. The CBS 2's Dana Tyler explains this passport problem is happening to an increasing number of travelers.
Monte Carlo, the Amalfi Coast, Capri, Rome.
We've been planning the trip for a good 12 months.
It was supposed to be the trip of a lifetime for Clark and Jill Soderlund, along with 4 other couples.
So 10 of us all together.
The plan was to fly to Paris and then on to Nice, just a stone's throw away from Monte Carlo, where they had VIP passes to attend the Monaco Grand Prix.
It's sort of a bucket list thing, and I know I'll never get back to see the race.
But just moments after taking this picture at the airport, the couple's trip was grounded.
Get up to the gate agent, and she just looks at our passport, starts shaking her head.
Here's the problem. The Soderlunds were traveling in late May and returning the first week of June. Their passports weren't expiring until late August, but France requires passports to be valid an extra 6 months beyond your return date. A shock to the Soderlunds.
It was like being punched in the gut.
Travel expert Johnny Jett says they're not the only travelers to learn this the hard way. Several countries require your passport expiration date to be valid an extra 3 to 6 months beyond your return date.
6 months would be China, would be Spain, Italy, Portugal, Netherlands.
The requirement has long been in place, but the U.S. State Department says it's only now being more strictly enforced. The reason?
Let's say you get in an accident and all of a sudden you're in a hospital for a few months. You know, they don't want to deal with someone who doesn't have a valid passport.
After spending the day at the passport office, the Soderlunds were issued new ones and were able to catch a flight to Paris the next morning with enough time to make the Grand Prix. But it's one vacation memory they'd much rather forget.
Don't let it happen to you. It's really miserable.
This can be avoided by first checking the State Department's website to find out the specific requirements for the country you're planning to visit. Dana Tyler, CBS 2 News.